Hello, I am Misha MR. Today I am going to discuss regarding ethical issues in finance. Ethical issues in finance are more important as financial transactions are characterized by unequal market powers and differential access to relevant information between parties to a contract. Ethics in finance consists of the moral norms that apply to financial activity broadly conceived. That finance be conducted according to moral norms is of great importance, not only because of the crucial role that financial activity plays in the personal, economic, political, and social realms, but also because of the opportunities for large financial gains that may tempt people to act unethically. Many of the ethical norms in finance are governed by rules and regulations of the government and enforced by the courts and regulatory bodies. Ethics plays an important role in addition to laws and regulations. First, by guiding the information, that is, formation of laws and regulations, and second, by guiding conduct in areas not governed by laws and regulations. In general, moral norms reflect the conduct in financial activity that follows from fundamental ethical principles. What are the ethical issues in finance? It can be that is displayed in first one is financial markets, financial services industry, and by financial people in organizations. First one, for example, what are the types of bank frauds? It is unauthorized extension of credit facilities. That is while granting credit facilities to the customers, how the bank officials are following the rules and regulations, whether they follow ethical standards or not. That is nowadays why the banks are going for mergers or the acquisitions, or why the particular banks are facing that much of losses. For example, in the case of Nirav Modi case and in the case of Vijay Mallya case, that is how the credit facilities is granted to a particular persons in terms of rules, that is whether they are following the particular, that is, moral standards or not. And pledging of spurious goods, that is while granting loans to the particular customers, whatever the security provided by the particular customer, whether the particular goods are, that is, harmful to either the environment or the society or the public. And inflating the value of goods, that is while granting loans, whether the particular goods are valued according to the norms or not, whether there is any fluctuations in the particular price of the goods, that is whether they are inflating the value or not. If it is inflating, then the frauds may occur. And next one is pledging of goods belonging to a third party, that is while granting loans, how the loans are granted to a particular customers, whether the goods produced by the particular loan holder, whether the particular uh, goods is in the name of the particular party or not, that should be checked. Next one is accepting obsolete and inadequate stocks, that is if the loan is sanctioned on the basis of these stocks, whether the particular stock is, that is, movable in the market or not. And frauds in deposit accounts or opening of bogus accounts, that is while, that is, depositing or FDs or the other things, whether the particular account is genuine or not. And next one is credit card frauds and selling assets with a low cost basis, and failure to write down inventories that have declined value, and shifting of profits from high tax country to lower tax country in order to take advantage of the loopholes in the tax laws of the different countries. And corporate officers, directors, and employees who traded the corporation's securities after learning the significant confidential corporate developments. For example, in the case of Harshad Mehta case, what has been occurred. That is, the peoples who are in the particular role, and in the case of the employees, they know what is happening in the particular environment or the particular company. They should not take the advantage of the particular information. And employees of law, banking, brokerage, and printing firms who are given such information to provide services to the corporations whose securities they trade in. And government employees who learned of such information because of their employment by the government, those employees should not also go by the frauds. And a company's financial manager ensure that all financial publications accurately and fairly reflect the financial condition of the company. That is, while giving information regarding the company, that is, the stakeholders of the company will came to know that only from the financial statements. Whatever the information presented through the financial statement, whether it is properly followed the true and fair view of the business or not, because whatever the after the signing of the particular, that is, company's balance sheet or the profit and loss account, that is depending upon the, that is, faith on the chartered accountant, the shareholders or the government, they are going by the particular information. But what is that is accounting error and financial fraud such as Enron, WorldCom damage the interest of shareholders, employees, and affect confidence in the financial system. That is, financial managers should not hide, obscure, or otherwise render relevant financial information impossible for ordinary shareholders to understand. Managers should not allow prejudice, bias, and conflict of interest to influence their actions. Managers should disclose real or apparent conflicts of interest to influence their actions. That is the case of mergers or the acquisitions. Why the companies are going for the mergers? If it is based on the merger, if it is any impact on the other small companies or not, or whether that is impact on the society or the public. This is only one example, that is how the financial frauds are occurred. But while going by the information, they should follow ethics. These are the ethical issues in finance that should be followed by the organization. Thank you.